So yeah, I'm just gonna be practicing some guitar, chilling. All right. So yeah, like you guys can comment and stuff and hang out, but sometimes I don't like, get it right away when I'm doing the guitar stuff. So there's all that. Hey Trinidad. Yeah, isn't there some place in South America somewhere called Trinidad? But yeah, just so you know, I am gonna be doing some of the music stuff this stream, so I might not respond like on point every time. I've also got something going on later in the day, like in the afternoon. So I'm only gonna be able to stream for like an hour or so. But I haven't been playing enough guitar for a week or so, so I have to. And also I want to, want to hang out, touch base with my YouTube channel and audience and stuff. Oh yeah, but I never found my other phone, which is really weird because shit was in here somewhere. I mean, I guess I don't need it, but what the hell? I had my other phone. Fuck. Maybe I never took it out of my hand. Oh, here it is. Cool. So what's good, everybody? I'm gonna have to show you guys my plants and stuff sometime soon. My potted pot plants. Fuck. David Gilmore. Where's all these people coming in and shit? And then leaving. It's not like it's a cigarette. It ain't cigs, man. Yo, bro, what the fuck's wrong with smoking a joint? It's a lot better than smoking cigs. But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's like the best thing in the world for your brain. Your lungs, yo, people are saying that. I mean, compared to how they used to be back in the day, yeah, my lungs. When I die in 10 years, I've already been smoking for that long. I've smoked weed for longer than that shit. And it had nothing to do with what happened to my teeth. Like, anything bad that happened to my teeth was because of sugar, because of, like, I mean, a little bit, it's dehydrated my teeth, but I don't know, man. Like, that sort of, like, shit talking, that's not entirely backed by science, bro. Because you could swish your teeth and stuff, dude. Dude, I don't even believe you, man. I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Because, like, in a way, like, weed can fuck with your lungs, but that's if you're, like, smoking mad weed. So, I mean, I smoke weed regularly enough, but, like, I don't know. I've coughed some stuff out from smoking weed, but it's not like, I don't know, man. It's not like that. It doesn't kill your lungs, dude. Just be chill with it. I mean, what makes me smoke it? Well, I was always against it when I was young. Like, I was against that and drinking alcohol or anything, any drugs. I was completely anti everything. I mean, but yeah, I mean, some of it became like to be calm and chill and stuff, but it's like, I don't know, it's sort of just, it's just for chill vibes and for fun and stuff, like, you know. I pretty much, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I do it recreationally pretty much, but I don't know, like, for me, it's sort of like something you'd I don't know, maybe do in a group of friends or something, like a party or whatever, maybe. Like, that's what it should be, maybe, but it's like, I don't know. I never had the groups of friends anyway, like, so I was just smoking weed by myself. I mean, I did have my weed friends and stuff. Like, it's hard to explain how I began smoking, because if I told you, you'd be like, oh, you know, that makes sense. But it was a really young age. I was in middle school and shit, and it was just an endless supply. It never stopped. The only thing I can say is that it's wasted my money too much. Where even if I'm, yeah, I mean, even if I'm smoking weed, though, like when you smoke it all the time and you smoke it, even if it's every weekend or something like that, next thing you know, you're fucking poor. Like you got, it takes your money away from you. It's like alcohol or something. Yeah, you say Jesus is the way, bro, but I mean, it's easier said than done for coming from your perspective, and you're just sitting there saying that. Like, I don't know, it sounds to me like somebody, don't do it, pray to God to help you with addiction. I don't see it that I'm like addicted to weed or heavily addicted to any kind of weed. I mean, maybe mentally. If it's okay for that to be, if that's a thing, then why is it okay for people to be selling it then? I mean, if it's legal, it's legal. But I just, in my opinion, it's a lesser evil than alcohol. What everybody's doing alcohol, but I don't know. Like, I agree with the thing about the lungs, kind of. Not as bad as cigarettes, maybe, but like, I don't know. Maybe if people did edibles or something like that, it would be a bit better. Yeah, but it's like God gave us the ability to have God gave us dominion over all of the herb bearing seed and all of the plants and animals in the earth. Like, you're one of these, like, I'm just guessing that you guys are some of these, like, phony Christian types who sit here and just act like, whoa, blah, blah, blah. I mean, not unless you're talking about that pharmakia stuff that Jesus was talking about. But regardless, is that, we have free will as human beings and God gave us dominion. So tell me I'm wrong. Like, everything has its purpose anyway. Like, there's people that do hard drugs and stuff, but technically there was a documented medical usage for them, that they are just abusing them. As far as what I've been raised to believe and understand, it, like, according to what I've always figured was the truth. How do you know if I have a medical cause for it? Back when I have celiac disease. Back when I was first, you don't know anything about me and my relationship to Jesus. I don't see it as fucking rude. I don't see it as rude at all. Because you're rude coming into my chat telling me what to do with my body. Telling me how things are going to go in my life and shit. And telling me what God thinks about me with my life. What do you don't you think it's kind of rude to God to sit there and act like you know better? Like, I've done more for God than you, for all you know. I've sat there and told people the truth. I talked about the flat earth and shit. I'm sat here fucking reading the Bible on my live stream. I read all of Genesis practically. Do I have a relationship with Jesus? Um, I find the story fascinating, and I think that there's a lot to be said. I think that Jesus didn't do away with the old law type of stuff, man. So I don't really care. You're giving me advice? I thought Jesus is the one. What about God's word? Did God say thou shalt not smoke marijuana? You don't think people were smoking weed in the ancient times? I'm just curious, like, where's your passages? Where's your backing? Like, how are you going to back your claims? Yeah, well, you know what else was a thing was alcohol, and people have fucked up on alcohol in the Bible as well, and it's like you want to be in a band? Yeah, I want to be in a band, or I want to make a band maybe. I'm drinking coffee. Dude, you guys like weed isn't like the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing. Like there's people out there that are sitting there on Main Street doing heroin and fentanyl and straight up poison, and they're smoking crack and they're really killing their lungs. It's like when you smoke weed, especially, I mean, if you're smoking weed from the dispensaries and from the stores, you can argue that you don't know what you're really smoking. These people could be putting shit in the weed we don't know. Just like they've been putting shit in all of our food. Like, how can we really trust anybody? So I get that angle anyway. Fuck the companies, fuck the corporations. They're all gonna fucking poison us one way or another. Why not our lungs? But what I'm saying is, like, if you know where it came from, if you grew it yourself, perhaps that might be a different story. Is all I'm saying, because then you know how it's come about. And I'm not trying to even push weed because I don't believe in that. Like I don't believe in like telling people they should smoke weed. I think it's more of like some people have a medical concern. I've had celiac disease, for example. I don't think it's all medical for me, but so yeah, like I think it's like so celiac disease, I was throwing up every morning, like hours and hours in the morning, just throwing up nonstop, and it was so bad, and I'd get popped blood vessels all over my face, and I was like in a really bad way, throwing up nonstop, and I'd get hot and cold, and like I'd sweat um and cover myself with a towel to soak up the sweat, and then when I did that, I'd get too hot, and then I'd sweat again, and then I'd get too cold and shiver, and all these different horrible things that I was going through with celiac. But yeah, the only one of the only things like Coca-Cola would help a little bit because of the bubbles, like the carbonation and the way it is. But other than that, it was actually like weed. You know, like weed was the only thing that would stop the nausea. And somebody was telling me that, well, it's natural anti-nausea. So it's like I think that there's medicinal things to it. It's like, yeah, and I also do believe in the power of God and the power of prayer, and that perhaps, you know, these things aren't required perhaps in everyday life. And maybe that they become like a little bit of a crutch that people use. I don't know. I have seen the moments in life where weed has held me back, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it's abuse though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody runs around and they're like, "Oh, it smoked more weed than makes sense" or some shit, and then it's like you know, is there a band that I would love to be in? Yeah. Um, one of the only bands that I could imagine being in that I would ever be in, and I could play any of the songs. Like, I almost feel like I wouldn't play them right or some shit though. Like, you know. But then again, I don't know. I could play for one of the only modern bands I could think of would be Avenged Sevenfold or some shit. I'd be like, yo, I could sing any of those songs. I'd be able to replace M Shadows, but I wouldn't want to or anything like that. But I would also be able to play like one of the guitars or some shit, probably. But I feel like not every song because they're really good, and I have played a lot of their songs very well. But I don't know. I don't know if, like, to be honest, I don't even know if I know how to be in a band that well. Like, because every damn musical project I've ever gotten involved with, whoever it was some kind of like um failing person or something. Like something was failing and everything was going fucked. Everybody I've ever gotten involved with, like, it went badly so far. Probably doesn't sound too attractive if anybody's a musician in chat or whatever. And it's like, look, man, I get it. Curse words are not words that God uses. Sure, but I mean, God made us. I mean, God created this. He created all the evil too. You know, yeah, God's holy, but why does God say to the Israelites how he'll do a great evil unto them if they disobey? All I could say is that on the bright side with you guys, like random shorts and all that, at least you guys understand, like, at least you guys aren't talking shit about my long hair and acting like that's a reason why I'm so unholy. You know, like, at least you guys aren't like that guy that I ran into in Washington D.C. Well, I mean, sure, God is perfectly just and all that, but I mean, why did God make the devil and all? Like, how, Jesus said, I begat him like lightning from heaven. So, like, isn't that about the devil? So, like, where did the devil come from, right? So, that's my question with you, you know? Yeah, I'm just saying, get a job. Well, it's very interesting. Well, you guys have never shown up before, or people like you guys or whatever. But that's all fine that you guys are here and shit. You know. The thing is, Yeah, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to come back to this stuff or something. I mean, if you guys want, I'll make like a whole stream about Bible stuff. Um, yeah, I've been I've been on it about the Bible stuff. Like I'm about the true interpretation of the Bible. I'm serious about it. Like I do believe in God and stuff, but there's been a lot of evil contact in my life. Unbelievable evil contact. Everybody I've ever met, every person. So I mean, God does win according to what like you read in the Bible. So I get where you're coming from. So I mean, basically no matter what, if you're against God, you're always on the losing team, technically speaking and shit. Not unless you're empowered to be an enemy to the people of God or something on purpose because it was some kind of punishment or some shit. But then again, it's like people that's what deserves to happen at times. And it is what it is because there's people of different cultural backgrounds than simply the Western Bible society stuff going on. Or whatever, you know, like there's a lot of different ways of looking at things and even looking at the Bible like in different ways than what you might think or normally comprehend. Yes, a beautiful day indeed. I'm sitting here playing this Avenged Sevenfold, the band that I would join or some shit. If I could, I would play for Dio or something if I could, but Dio is dead. That band isn't around anymore. Damn this all, dude. No. Um, what the hell, man? Oh, the Doors.
It's over, and we're both a little older. The unknown soldier. Breakfast where the news is read. Television, children fed. Unborn living dead. Bullets strikes the helmet's head. And it's all over.
Oh no, man.
Unknown soldier. It's all over for the unknown soldier. Make a grave for the unknown soldier, nestled in your hollow shoulder. The unknown soldier. Television, children fed.
This double taste of temptation sweets. Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. Just take the pack and let it come running. And for under 2 calories per treat, Temptation's classic cat treat.
Do that fast enough and it's Kirk Hammett. Oh, Kirk Hammett is that guy in Metallica. He's that guy. Yeah, dude. Fucking yo. Fucking Kirk Hammett. So hold on. I'm gonna play Russo ones like that. Yeah, but Metallica is pretty cool though. I'm gonna play this thing because you mentioned it. It's Lou Reed and Metallica. Alan Holdsworth.
The worship of someone who actively despises you. Who actively despises you. I am the view. I am the table. I am the view. I am the table. I am all this. I am the root. The progress. The evolution. I am the
I fucking think this shit's funny as fuck. Like this music video, anyway. Maybe Holdsworth sounds like he's progressive. You don't have to be technical, just groovy. Yeah, I don't know, man, about this Holdsworth shit. What song do I put on? Metal Fatigue or some shit? Like, these are the things that are Devil Take the Hindmost. Greatest hits. Questions, countdown, things you see, Alaska, upcountry, home, Devil Take the Hindmost, number, condiment, 5 to 1, Spear of Venice. I thought that's a Door song, dog. Damn. Good morning, Mr. Coffee. 16 Men of Tame. Who is this guy? I don't know what to put on of it, though. Grant with his requests, he can't even say a song. Damn.
Look in my eyes and you will satisfy yourself. So many lies it's time to find. Look at the picture I've been sanctifying light.
Yo,
So many words to justify.
what is this guy, a red shirt in Star Trek over here?
Show me a river that is flowing to the sea. If you believe there's only right.
It's pretty cool. Like it's like a chill sound, kind of. This is some water shit. Like metal fatigue, bro. I mean, it's pretty cool though. I don't usually listen to this kind of thing. Damn, that's bullshit.
Give me shelter, shelter, shelter. Give me shelter, shelter.
Pocket pussy. Thank you. If you're talking about me. But this is playing along to a song. If you're Well, whatever. Fucking bullshit, dude. Fucking bullshit. Like, I really gotta get back into practicing, like, even more and shit. Like, because my hand, like, my wrist gets all stiff now. Like, I don't know, like, really stiff. When I'm, like, trying to do things that I've done. I don't know, it might just be because of, like, hydration type stuff and whatever. I don't know. I was doing a little bit of good stuff earlier on some shit, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna end up ending the stream and stuff because, like, pretty much I don't have time anyway. Like, I'm out of time. Because I'm gonna have to make food. I'm gonna have to do stuff today. I'm gonna be very busy. So, anyways, bye. If anybody has any last words, now's the time. You've got a minute if you want. Or you can have 2 minutes. Alright. Well. Welp. Thanks for the comment, Deniz. And whatever. Thanks for commenting, everybody. We wasted too much time on that guy. What's his name? Alan Holdsworth. We listened to too much Alan Holdsworth for this stream. So anyways, peace out, everybody. Bye.